Well, I used the leftover coins that I had to buy perfume bottle, or luxury perfume, and a golden potion, and I went through the event training. Now we can read the premium ending. Ready to check it out? Sunny calls you on someone's request. You find out by following her. Are you sure about this ending? Absolutely. Oh. Before we met, Skeletiano, premium ending. The ghost led me back to the present-day Niflheim. After I was gone, the past versions of Skeletiano and JJ would forgive ever meeting me. But my memories of the time I'd spent together with them 1,200 years ago and the past remained freshly in my mind. I met Skeletiano when he just arrived in Niflheim, and JJ. They were the same kind, dependable, wonderful men I know today. As soon as I returned from the past, I went to my room and lay down on the bed. My head is hazy. Maybe it's like jet lag. After a while, I sunk into a sepia-toned dream. I heard a brisk knock at the door. Yes? I slowly stood up and went to open the door to find Sunny standing on the other side. Sorry, did I wake you? It's fine. It was about time for me to get up anyway. Someone asked me to fetch. Someone? You're in for a surprise. Sunny sent a meaningful look, then smiled. I followed Sunny out into the castle garden. Is someone coming to meet me here? Yes, someone you know very well. What on earth is going on? Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to go. Sunny walked off quickly, leaving me there on my own. At a loss, I stayed standing where I was until... Jandy! A cheerful voice called my name, and I turned around to find a familiar figure standing there. Oh my word! Oh my word! Skeletiano? That's right, it's me, Skeletiano. He's not in his skeleton form, though. He was the Skeletiano from his past life, like who I met for a brief moment ago. That form was an automaton so exquisitely detailed that he was distinguishable from a human. Light purple hair, big eyes, and soft-looking cheeks. I get to see him in this form again. My heart felt fit to burst with surprise and happiness. My pulse, which had already stopped, felt as if it would restart at double speed. You must be surprised. Skeletiano was smiling happily. Really surprised. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't know it was me. Of course I knew. I wouldn't forget your previous form just like that. You're right. His smiling face was so cute. I could see why he had been such a popular figure in his past life. But what on earth is going on? I could still hardly believe the sight before my eyes, and I felt as though I must be dreaming. The truth is, I didn't know about this either, but it seems that JJ had been privately continuing his research to return me to my original body. JJ has... Since he didn't know when it would be ready, he kept it a secret so that he wouldn't get my hopes up in vain. I see. That sounds like something he'd do. He's a very kind person. JJ, you are awesome. Oh, please. I've got this all under control. See, Let's get this happy ending over with. JJ is cool. He is so cool. And now we can say that his research has borne fruit. Skeletiano pulled a bright red apple, similar to a normal apple, smaller than a normal apple, from his pocket. What's this apple? This is JJ's creation, and its name is the Rewind Apple. That's an interesting item. That's an interesting name. If a human eats it, it will rewind their internal clock. In other words, when I ate it in my skeletal form, it returns me to my body from my past life. That's incredible! JJ is a genius! I agree. Oh, does this mean that I'll never see you as a skeleton again? You're gorgeous in your human form, but I love you as a skeleton too! Do not worry, princess. The effects of this apple only last for one day. In 24 hours, I will return to my skeletal form. I see. Thank goodness. Oh, but would you prefer to always be in your human body? I was being selfish there. These days, I have been in a skeleton longer than I've been in a human body. I can't get my head around the idea of completely returning to human form. Because I'm Niflheim's bones. It's perfect for me to just use the apple to return to this form from time to time. He smiled softly as he spoke. That smile made my heart skip a beat. I'm worried, though. About what? You're cool as a skeleton, too, but you have a different kind of charm in your human form. Other girls won't be able to resist you. I don't know what I'll do if you get really popular with the ladies. When you say such sweet things, it gets me all flustered. I'm seriously worried, though. You have nothing to worry about. As you already know, I'm head over heels in love with you. I only have eyes for you, especially right now. Literally. Skeletiano. Why don't we go out on a date together? Yeah, let's! Skeletiano gave a little smile at my excited agreement, then kissed my forehead. I met you 1,200 years ago, Skeletiano. I tell him silent and head. I fell in love with you in the past, the same as I did you in the present. I'd fall in love with you time and time again. Skeletiano and I went out into the town together. I want to buy lots of clothes. I don't have much to wear. I don't have much chance to wear them as a skeleton. You're right. Skeletons don't generally wear clothes, do they? That's because the fabric gets caught in the bones. Oh! Oh! How about that store over there? That looks fashionable. Let's check it out. This is great. Skeletiano was looking excitedly around the clothes. I was also looking for clothes I thought would suit him. This midnight blue suit might be good. I imagined him wearing it. It definitely suited him. As I was daydreaming, Skeletiano came back over to me, carrying an armful of clothes. Jandy, take a look at these. Do you find something you like? Did you find something you like? I tilted my head when I saw the clothes he was carrying. Aren't these all... I know that. I picked out these I thought you'd have them. For me? While I was looking around, things I went to see you in. One by one, he held up the dresses he picked out. How sweet. I think you look like a fairy in this dress with the white roses. The lace is so floaty, and this gorgeous red dress perfectly suits your passion. The jewels around the crest are the main embellishment, and this blue dress it's as blue as the sea. Isn't it beautiful? It's like it's been made for you. Actually, there are lots more I want to see wearing, but I thought it'd confuse you if I brought them all here at once. So these are my top 3 choices. Skeletiano, I really appreciate this, but... Oh, do you not like it? I got carried away fantasizing and ended up prioritizing my own preferences. Oh no, I failed as a boyfriend. No, that's not it. I'm really happy that you chose these especially for me. I was just wondering if we should be looking at dresses for me when we came here to get clothes for you and your body. Oh. Now that you mention it, we did for me. I completely forgot. I couldn't help but giggle at his carefree tone. And he was so excited about it. Skeletiano scratched his head awkwardly. He is so adorable. As soon as I got here and saw the dresses, you popped into my head. I had so much fun imagining you in the dresses that I completely forgot about myself. I see. My insides felt warm and fuzzy. I love you, Skeletiano. I hugged him as I said it. What's this for all of a sudden? Is this some kind of reward? I pressed myself against Skeletiano, enjoying the different sensation of his body, of this body. Then we heard a pointed cough from the back of the store. It's nice that you're in love and all, but could I ask you to save the PDAs for somewhere more appropriate? Oh, right. The store owner is here. Sorry. I hurriedly pulled away from Skeletiano. And what would a suitable place be? Skeletiano thought to himself with a serious look on his face. I took hold of his arm and tugged. Hey, since we're here, let's pick out some clothes for you too. And I'll buy the dresses you chose for me. I especially like the blue one. Okay then, will you help me with choosing my clothes? Of course. One more. After we'd finished shopping and left the store, we headed to a park to take a break. The area was quiet with no one else around but us. We sat down on a bench and Skeletiano started to fidget. What is it? No, it's nothing. Come on. Now I have to know. Then I'll tell you. Go ahead. I want to hug you as tightly as I can. I cannot hide my shock at the unexpected confession. Okay. But we've hugged plenty of times before in the past. But I've always felt held back because I'm a skeleton. I always thought if I hugged you too tightly, my hard bones would hurt you. Silly Skeletiano, you're too kind for your own good. Go ahead. I would hug you too, although I already did, back in the store. Who cares? That happened so suddenly that I was too flustered, and I missed my chance to hug you back. I got up from the bench and stood in front of Skeletiano. He stood up too, looking nervous, then gently wrapped his arms around me. He's warm. His arms gradually tightened around me. His sensation was a soft one, different to when he was a skeleton. But his body was still stronger and more solid than mine. Now I can die happy. His voice was soft and sweet in my ear. Right then he looked like the happiest man in all the world. I was sure that I looked the same. Well, I'm happy too. Oh my word. Well, I have more prizes. I guess I'll see you all later. Bye.